Yo, what is going on, guys? Crypto Vibes here, also known as Crypto. Bring you guys another video. Today I'll be going over my week 1 matchup in the PSA versus Visks and the Wenters Weavile. So, get into this league. I'm not too sure about. I don't know too many of the players that well because it was pretty much picking up a bunch of random players from around different discords and stuff. But as far as I know, is most of the people in this league are pretty experienced players and should be a pretty competitive league. So, that being said, we are playing against Visks, and he's got a scary team, man. It took me a while to prep for this team. Not gonna lie, it took me. Well, it didn't take. I didn't have to spend this that long taking time to prep for it, but I had time over the weekend, so I decided to spend about 4 or 5 hours prepping for this team. And yeah, I definitely think I have a good game plan going into this. But I'll go ahead and get into his mons. With his first pick, he picked up Tapu Fini, then he picked up Scolipede, then he had Tangrowth, Donphan, Reuniclus, Mienshao, Doublade, Noivern, Raikou, Moltres, and Mega Tyranitar. Now, the way the MPL league MPL style league works is you are allowed one Z user if that Pokemon, or you are allowed one Z user on your team. An exception is you are allowed 2 Zmon users if those 2 mons are 9 points or less, due to the draft style format. And with that being said, he actually did use his Z selections on 2 mons that are under 10 points, being the Moltres and the Noivern. So keep that accountable. I need to be prepared for that as best as possible. But get into my team, guys. Actually, before that, real quick, I want to talk about the biggest threats to my team from his team. So far from the beginning, like for my game plan specifically, Tapu Fini is going to be a little bit annoying. I think that's going to be a little bit of annoying mon. Scolipede, I'm not too worried about. I have pretty good checks to it this week, as well as I think I could just knock it out pretty fast, barring like focus session stuff. So, stuff like Tangrowth could be a little annoying. Not too worried about Donphan. Reuniclus, I have to be careful for the Calm Mind setups and stuff like that, and I do have ways around that. The Mienshao, I'm actually not too worried about. I have pretty solid switches to that. I'm going to try to figure out if that is scarfed or like maybe even a bulk upset later in the game, but I'm going to try to figure out that as soon as possible. Biggest defensive threat for like my offensive plan this week is the Doublade. The Doublade can do a lot against my team, so I need to play around that properly. The Noivern, not too worried about the Noivern. I have a pretty solid check to that. The Raikou is actually probably his biggest offensive threat to me, as well as well, not the Moltres as much, but as well as his Mega Tyranitar. So down towards the bottom of his team right there, it got a little scarier for my team to prep for, but I tried my best to work around it. Now, coming into my team, I decided to start off with Darmanitan. And at the beginning, this Darmanitan used to be a choice banded Darmanitan, which seemed nice, but I started looking through my team, and my team looked pretty slow this week, and I wanted to have something in-game that could actually maybe pull out a win for me if need so. And Choice Scarf Darmanitan was my best option. I changed it from banded to Scarf. Didn't really change the EVs up at all because the way I set up the EVs are I can outspeed a plus, with the Choice Scarf now, I can outspeed a +1 Mega Tyranitar after Dragon Dance, which is what I like a lot. The HP investment is nice because it allows me to take on Moltres a little bit better, as well as I can take a Surf from a max special attack modest Tapu Fini, which is really nice actually. Actually, that might not be true. It might just be a max special attack. I might not have checked modest, but that's really nice for Darmanitan there. And Flare Blitz can wreck through his whole team outside of the Tapu Fini, which still does about 30%, so keep that in mind. That is very nice damage, as well as U-turns just to get out of there. Rock Slide is very nice for hitting things like the Moltres and the Noivern. And then Superpower hits the Mega Tyranitar extremely hard, and I do have U-turn for that thing too. So that is one offensive count, or one offensive presence I have for the Mega Tyranitar, which is nice to have right away. So that being said, that is the Darmanitan. Getting into our second mon. This was a debate between this and the Cresselia, but I ended up switching to the Diancie because I wanted a little bit more offensive presence this battle, and picking up my Mega Diancie on this actually helped out a lot. And as you can see, we are carrying Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks are going to be pretty big if he does decide to bring the Moltres. So with Stealth Rocks, Power Gem, Earth Power, Moonblast, I can basically hit everything on his team for super effective damage, if not that, at least neutral, pretty hard. Stuff like the Reuniclus I can still hit pretty hard with the Moonblast for about half. Like I said, I have to watch out for the Calm Minds and stuff, so that was one thing. I'm running enough speed to outspeed a non-Choice Scarf Mienshao. So if it is Choice Scarf, then it cannot. I have enough HP investment to take one high jump kick and I knock out with the Moonblast. That is if I'm from full. If it isn't Choice Scarf, obviously all I can do really to me is like fake out, and then I could just outspeed it from there. So that is that. I'm running Power Gym because obviously hits stuff like Moltres again. Noivern is nice. Moonblast does as well, but Moonblast just hits the Mega Tyranitar extremely hard for about 60 to 70%, which is really nice damage if he's not running too much defense, that is. Mega Deoxys was just a really nice offensive Mon to bring this week. So, and plus Stealth Rocks, like I said, if I ended up bringing Cresselia at first, I wouldn't have had Stealth Rocks on this team. You'll see my Gligar set here in a little bit. It's very interesting. So, we'll go ahead and get into the Celesteela now. So, the Celesteela kind of pairs with the Gligar on this, so I'll go ahead and try to explain maybe both at once. But that being said, I have my Mount Everest, the Celesteela. I guess I should be going over the nicknames a little bit better, but I have El Rio, the Darmanitan, and Peach, the Mega Deoxys. Peach just based off the Mario games and stuff, so I thought that was a solid name. Anyways, you got Mount Everest, the Celesteela here. The Gracium Z Autotomize, Heavy Slam, Seed Bomb, and Rock Slide. With enough speed to well, actually, after an Autotomize, with enough speed to outspeed a Choice Scarf Moltres, which I actually expect over the Z move this week. Not sure what he'll do there, but I kind of expect the Choice Scarf just to help him outspeed a couple of my other threats like Mega Deoxys, if he wants like coverage for that. I guess it doesn't really hit that hard, but Choice Scarf Moltres just seemed pretty nice. He wouldn't have to worry about speed tying with my Roserade that way and stuff like that, so it definitely seems solid. But with that being said, I am bringing the Autotomize for that reason, so I can outspeed the majority of his team. I believe it outspeeds everything outside of a Choice Scarf Mienshao and like a Choice Scarf Raikou, which I highly doubt he brings. But then I just threw the rest in attack and then some in HP. I believe the HP investment actually helps me against some cases. Lets me take like a +2 Stone Edge from a Tyranitar, maybe Mega Tyranitar. I might be lying on that, but helps out a lot. And then, yeah, paired with that, the damage output is very nice on all these moves, but paired with that is an FD Baton Pass Gligar with Taunt and Earthquake. Basically, FD Baton Pass is my option if I can get into Celesteela right away. Which, if you look at his team, he's got things like the Scolipede, the Donphan, the Mienshao, the Doublade, stuff like that, which I expect a bunch of those to come actually. And if Gligar can get in against one of those, they can't really do much to him besides maybe like knock off from one of those Mons or even just switch out. So that gives me a pretty free chance to set up an FD. And unless I'm expecting one of his main switch-ins to this to be probably Tapu Fini if he brings it, which I'm fully expecting he will. But I checked on the Surf damage. I believe I can take one Surf, not max special attack. That's like if it's like not running much though. So we'll have to see what they decide there. So maybe if I have like Rocks up or something, the Tapu Fini would like defog instead of attacking me first. But it's more likely to try to attack me. So, but that's that. Taunts there in case I get a lead against like Donphan or something. I can prevent it from getting Rocks up. But again, I might just set up an FD against a Donphan. I don't know for sure. But anyways, the max defense investment is nice because I can take +2 Stone Edges for days from, or not for days, but I can take a +2 Stone Edge from the Mega Tyranitar. And obviously Ice Punch is something I have to worry about. I can take a +1? I think I can take a +1 Ice Punch from Mega Tyranitar, but if my opponent decides to go for just 2 Ice Punches right back to back, that can knock me out as well. But I can see the Mega Tyranitar try setting up in front of my Gligar because I don't have much I can deal with the Mega Tyranitar after it sets up. So outside of obviously Celesteela coming in, which is extremely nice. And then the Earthquake is there just in case I don't have a free switch into something like my Celesteela. I can just get damage output on something, and it's my best move, so it doesn't let the Doublade really like sit in front of me. So that's good there. And the special defense investment, I think that was to help me lift certain hits from Tapu Fini, so that was that. And I don't remember the exact attack investment for what reason. I think the Earthquake actually at +2 killed the Scolipede or something like that. That might have been what it was. But anyways, getting into our next Mon. This is our other wall breaker, I guess I'd say, besides the Darmanitan. Actually, probably going to be putting in a lot more work than Darmanitan in this game because this Mon is actually just decimates his whole team. Looking at it, Tapu Fini does not want to stand against this thing. Scolipede does not enjoy taking hits from this thing. HP Fire Technician just destroys Scolipede. Donphan does not want to come in on this thing. Tangrowth does not want to deal with this. Reuniclus cannot take a Leaf Storm very well at all if he's max defense, which I expect if he brings it. Mienshao obviously can't switch into it. Doublade could play around. Doublade obviously could, so say he's in with like Tapu Fini, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go straight for the Leaf Storm, and he can switch into Doublade there. Give my special attack drop, and then Hidden Power Fire wouldn't be doing all that much. But the most exciting move I'm excited about is the Weather Ball right here. Now, hoping this works against him. If he brings the Mega Tyranitar, obviously he'll summon Sand unless he's running Unnerve, which I believe is the other option. But I'm expecting him to run Sand just because it's nice to get that special defense boost. Now, if I remember a situation where he has the Sand up, his Moltres is in against my Roserade, we speed tie unless he's choice scarfed, which I kind of expect, like I was talking about. Maybe I can scout out beforehand and see. Now, if Moltres is in against Rose Red, I could see Moltres either going for some Z move predicting like one of my other monsters switch in. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, or an agility to set up speed. So Weather Ball right here, turn it into a rock type Undersand, which is incredible and can just destroy the Moltres. So that's very cool there. And the extra defense investment helps me take on, what was that exactly? Helps me take on, I believe it lets me live a Mega Horn from Scolipede. So that's very nice there from a max attack Jolly Scolipede. Could be Adamant Scolipede as well, but I doubt it because like a Choice Scarf Darmanitan could outspeed after a speed boost from it. So that is that. And moving on to our last mon, we brought Laffy Taffy. I forgot to mention the nicknames here. We have Batman the Gligar and Envy the Roserade, but moving on to our last mon, we had Licky Licky, Laffy Taffy right here. Sitting here with Chopper Berry, Protect, Dragon Tail, Wish, and Power Whip. And a very, very diverse move pool, or move spread. Like, to be honest, guys, I made this team a couple hours ago, and I just now am recording the video, so I can't remember exactly everything that goes into it. But before battle, I'll make sure to remember everything exactly. But like the HP investment is just extremely nice. I do remember the speed. The speed is, in cases the blade wants to speed creep my Licky Licky, I out-creep him, creeping me, basically. So, that is nice there. And, the defense investment is nice. I would say I can take hits from the Tyranitar a lot better that way. This is one of my options to come in on Moltres. If it is a Choice Scarf Moltres, I can take a Hurricane or a Fire Blast either way, and I can just wish on up. And I do have Own Tempo right here. Obviously, I can't get confused by the Hurricanes. Now, I actually can't run Cloud9 with Wish, which is actually really weird. But I cannot do that, so, I mean, it would have got rid of the special defense. Like, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, it would have got rid of the special defense boost from Mega Tyranitar, but I don't have a special defense move on this, so it doesn't, or a special attacking move on this, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'm running Dragon Tail and Power Whip. Dragon Tail is an option to help with the Reuniclus. If it ever tries to set up, I can take any move from it after like a +1, +2. And I can at least Dragon Tail it out, get it out of there, get that threat out of here, because Reuniclus is one of the bigger threats that I didn't really talk about too much. Obviously, Wish Protect is just very nice because I can kind of take hits from Moltres and the Raikou kind of nice like that. And Power Whip is nice because I can hit the Donphan and the Tapu Fini for nice damage. So other than that is my Cleric. The Chopper Berry allows me to take on the Mienshao. Basically, the Chopper Berry is really nice because if I don't show Protect early on and just let him hit me with a high jump kick, knock my Chopper Berry down. If he ever wants to go for a high jump kick after that, I can Protect, get the damage off on the Mienshao. Maybe if it's already weakened, I can knock it out with that, but who knows. So... and then I did have the taunt on the Gligar as well to kind of help against the Reuniclus if it ever led against me. So I might do that there. But keeping the Gligar healthy is going to be very important in this game, like I was talking about, as well as the Celesteela. That is my main win con this game, I would say. Darmanitan can be very nice, as well as the Roserade, like I was talking about. As well as Diancie just hitting things very nicely, and hopefully the hopefully my Licky Licky can come in clutch with the Wishes. Maybe in the Roserade could be nice. I could see like, yeah, Roserade can switch in very easily on the stuff like the Tangrowth and the Tapu Fini, and it pressures them offensively as well. So that's very nice there. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the team analysis, or not the team analysis, but the week 1 team prep. So yeah, that's that, guys. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're new. The battle will be up sometime after this. Not sure what day, but it will be up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.